Good evening. Happy Saturday, happy Sunday, happy morning, happy afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time of day. Hello and welcome. I'm Kyle, the Crystalline Mage, and I'm here doing my weekly oracle readings on a Saturday evening because I am doing a workshop tomorrow morning at the time I would normally be. So I'm going to do the old thing where I give everyone a couple of minutes to roll in. Tonight I am working with the beautiful Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. One of my earliest decks. Hello, hello. How are we today, tonight? I hope you are well. I hope your weekend is looking after you so far. We are, of course, gonna shuffle. Let me know where you are, let me know how you're feeling, let me know how your week has been. It's been a week of slow progress. Oh, thank you very much. Hello, good evening. Hello, those just joining in. I hope you are well. Welcome to weekly oracle readings, where I pull one card for every day for the week ahead from Sunday the 12th of September tomorrow through till... It's a good question. The 18th. From the 12th to the 18th next week, I'll be pulling one card for every day of the week, and I'll be pairing each of those cards with crystals. This is a reading for the collective, so take what suits you and leave what doesn't. Feel free to invite your friends and get them involved if you feel like they might need a little bit of guidance as well. I will be, as I said, pulling one card for every day of the week. I'll be pairing those with some crystals to hopefully give you a bit of extra guidance and support. And then I'll pull my overview card. The overview card is, as its name suggests, the overview for the whole week. It will give us a bit of an arc to understand the energy of what's going on. As I said, let me know how your week's going, how it's been, where you're in from and watching. Oh, these ones are excited. It's been a little while since I played with them, to be honest. These are ones that can be read in reverse, so they will have a bit of interest in the way that they come out, if they come out forwards or upside down. So we will be working with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for the week from Sunday the 12th of September, deep in Virgo season. Can I also let everyone know that we are currently in the Mercury retrograde shadow, so that's happening at the end of the month, I think about the 27th, and it's happening for 3 weeks. So we're currently in that slowdown before the retrograde, so just so that you know, the rest of this month and next month, be patient. Ah, it sounds beautiful. All sounds perfect. Alright, just a couple more shuffles and then we'll be ready to go. And for anyone just joining in or joining in late, I'm working with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms tonight, doing my normal weekly oracle readings on a Saturday evening instead of Sunday morning. Still have my coffee. So tomorrow is Sunday the 12th. Our first card of the week is. Well. So we start our week with the Horse King in reverse. Assistance and control. So where are we trying too hard? Where are we trying to be too in control? Where are we not surrendering and not allowing the universe to do some of its own thing? Why are we not stepping back? Why are we still, after all of the signs, still being so controlling? This is a really important message of relinquishing, really relinquishing and allowing things to happen. Don't force, don't try, ask for help. Allow the help to come. This is really, really important and a tough lesson for all of us, myself included. Allowing myself to ask for and accept help has been a huge, huge challenge. And I understand it's one of those things that we all have to deal with. But this is saying, ask for help. Accept that help. Know that it's not weakness. Know that it's not a lack of leadership. All right, this is something I say all the time. Hello. This is something I say all the time in readings. And if you've had a reading with me, you will probably have heard this, is I want you to think of yourself as the CEO of your company, the CEO of your life. The CEO sits at the top of the pyramid and never does all of the work. It has lots of people that they delegate to. Ask for help, ask for a bit of advice, and in the end make all of the executive decisions and reap all of the rewards. So the Horse King is, literally that. I am the king of my life and I have no problem asking for help. I have no problem delegating. I have no problem allowing those that are better equipped to do what needs to be done, those that have the advice to bring the advice. It's essential to know your own limits and to not burn yourself out. Myself included. This is my own thing this week. This is a good reinforcement of the message, is my very particular journey is going to be slow. And I have to be really patient with that, and I have to allow myself the help that I need, and I have to do it properly, and I have to do it in the right way. And it's been a tough lesson, but it's been a great thing, and there's been amazing things that have happened by doing that and by allowing that. So I want you to think tomorrow, where can you delegate? Where can you ask for assistance? Where can you ask for a bit of help? Where do you need a bit of advice? Where do you need to surrender a little bit, relinquish that control, let go, give over to the universe, and stop forcing things? Yeah, absolutely. Either you ask for help or you burn yourself out. There are two options. And as someone who has burnt themselves out, don't do it. For crystals, I would say I would recommend working with something that is going to soften you, that's going to just chill you out a bit. Something like angelite feels good, celestite feels really nice, lepidolite feels lovely, amazonite feels really beautiful, chrysocolla, turquoise, any of these sort of heart, throat connected, tealy sort of coloured crystals, all feel very necessary tomorrow, all feel very, very beneficial tomorrow, because they're going to connect the heart and the throat and allow your heart to ask for what it needs. Yeah, you can definitely work with Moonstone if that's what you are feeling drawn to. Hello, Chandrika, how are you? So tomorrow, our card of the day is the Horse King in reverse. It's telling you to stop trying to control things. You don't have to. Delegate, relinquish a bit of control, surrender to the universe, work with those teal crystals. Okay, so Monday the 13th, we're rolling into the week. The Rainbow Prince in reverse. Compensation and perseverance. Oh, this is reinforcing the message. This is reinforcing the message in a really interesting way. This is bringing up worthiness. This is bringing up the idea of hard work paying off and trusting that and knowing that by asking, by letting go, by surrendering, by not doing as much, which seems counterintuitive, you will in fact get more in return. Does that make sense, everyone? Like, this is a really important message, and this is like the universe going, listen, like listen. It's really important to know that you can work more efficiently. You can work smarter, not harder. You don't have to do so much for so little. You don't have to always feel like you need to be pushing and doing and forcing. It makes things happen slower. You receive less. That idea is a mentality that holds you back from abundance, that holds you back from true compensation and reward for the hard work you are putting out for what you are doing. Does that make sense? Worthiness. You are worthy. Your journey is worthy of support. Your idea, the plan that you have is a thing that you can do and you should do, and it's important that you do it. Those of you that, you know, especially within their line, like this is a lot around work and career, especially on a Monday morning, on a Monday. It really, really is, for me, bringing up a lot, but also like very personally and very spiritually, like the work that you're doing for yourself, what you're putting into yourself, you know, it deserves reward and it will be rewarded, and the universe will, when the timing is right, bring you incredible things. But sometimes your faith is tested. Sometimes you have to, you know, once you hit the bottom, the only way is up. The Rainbow Prince, I would like, crystal-wise, rainbow fluorite feels good. I would like emerald, dioptase, cobaltocalcite, rhodonite, like magenta crystal. Like if you have something that's like magenta, pink amethyst can be quite magenta-y. Like really, really nice ruby and pink sapphire. Yeah. It's all about that worthiness. It's all about that belief, and strawberry quartz feels good. Yeah, belief that you are supported, knowing that you know, you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, and your hard work will be rewarded. Garnet, almandine garnet, good red garnet. All of those vibes for Monday. Yeah, like there is this element of needing to change and shift. Like this, the last couple of years and into the next couple will be, I feel, really changing the way the whole world works. Just let's not get too existential, but like, how are you going to work that's going to be efficient for you, that's going to be best for you, that's going to be right for yourself and your family and the life you want to create? Think about that. Okay, rolling on into Tuesday. Tuesday is the 14th. Oh, we are all upside down this week. The hungry ghosts. Seriously, people. Obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. We are really being challenged to get out of that mindset. It's already like all of these being upside down are telling you that you need to do this because it's like it's already happening. Like, it's already around you, it's already here, it's already happening. So you need to live in this, you need to own it, you need to love it, you need to trust it, you need to be it, so it can really whoosh, boom. But like, this is saying you are not allowing it. You're holding it at bay, you're challenging, and you're not listening to your intuition when you really know that you should be. Even if it's hard, even if it's different, even if it's scary. Right? The hungry ghosts, you are worthy. You are worthy of more. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of more than the universe you think has shown you. You are worthy of more than what people have told you. Poverty consciousness is a total lack of belief that we aren't just all connected to the energy that exists. And we are somehow less than all of the other energy that exists, and we're not allowed to tap into all of that magic. We're not allowed to have access to all of those resources of energy that would allow us to do all of these amazing things. I call bullshit on that. That is not the truth. That is not fact. There is incredible resources and energy out there. We just need to change our mindset about it. Money is energy. Energy is energy. Our energy responds to what is out there in the world. So when you are sending the energy of abundance mindset into the universe responds. But if you are in poverty consciousness, the universe will respond. It is, yeah, absolutely. Stop, collaborate, and listen. This is a call out for everyone, and trust and believe I've been through this. Trust and believe I know this, and I have to deal with this very, very often. I have to deal with my own belief or lack of belief of my own worthiness, my own lack of worthiness, my own thoughts that why would people listen to what I say? Why would people pay money for what I do? And then I go, no. I realize I have a memory that popped up today. I've been doing guided meditations for at least 5 years that I've been getting paid for them. I'm allowed to, trust and believe that I can keep doing and keep bringing what I need to the meditations, to my clients, to those that I see out there in the world, to those that follow and are listening. It's important to trust your own little journey, whether it's little, whether it's huge, whether it's medium size, whatever it is, it's still massive and it's still abundant and it's still perfect and it's still awesome. This is a time to get into really rich green energy. Think about emerald again. I want you to work with green garnet, green aventurine, peridot. You can work with some moldavite. Moldavite could actually be really good to get some shit up and out for everyone. Malachite, epidote. Yeah, go green. Go green. But cobalto-calcite is actually a really interesting crystal for bringing through worthiness. So I would highly recommend, if you can get a hold of some of that, that would be a really good one to work with. It has a unique connection. Wednesday will be the 15th. We have won the right way up. Huzzah! The Lady of the Mirror. So we're still being called out. Reflecting and non-judgment. Reflection and non-judgment. Cobalto-calcite or cobaltan calcite. Do I have some handy? It's cobalt colored calcite that has this beautiful pink color. Really, really beautiful. Rose calcite has a similar energy as well. Yeah, that sort of fuchsia color. So this is really beautiful. Like, this is saying, just take a moment and look. Take a moment and observe, reflect, step back and look at yourself objectively. This is that whole, like, you are worthy. You can step out of yourself and see yourself unbound by the constraints and the restrictions that have been put upon you in this physical journey and human existence. The reflection is objectivity, is looking at yourself fairly. I say this also in a lot of my readings. Think of yourself as your own client or your own friend or someone dear to you. And if you were to come to yourself as that person with your problems, with your issues, with your woes, you would quite probably be really kind and gentle and nice. You would be fair. You would be objective. You would be able to guide the way through what needs to be done. However, when you look at yourself in the mirror with these problems, you probably go, harden the fuck up, sort yourself out. What's your problem? It's quite alarming when you think about the way we speak to ourselves and how we really shouldn't, how it's a thing that is not fact and it's not true, and it's something that's been created. It's something that has come to us through listening to others and not, in fact, giving ourselves the love that we truly need and support, or this love and support we truly need. Does that make sense? Like, give yourself time and space this week. Give yourself time and space and allow yourself to look at yourself in your own journey and what you've come through and what you've done. And, you know, you'll see that you are worthy. You'll see that you deserve more and better. I would recommend working with chiastolite, andalusite. I would recommend working with angelite because it helps us with perspective as well. If you are willing and if you are able and if you are ready to really look at yourself in the mirror in a way that is quite intense, it's called scrying, and it's working with black crystals or a black mirror. I work with a black obsidian mirror. Could work with a piece of black obsidian, black tourmaline, something shiny and black. But you don't even have to like stare into it. You can just hold it and meditate with it however it is that you wish. Black garnet, pneumite, arfedsonite, astrophyllite, like deep, intense black energy crystals that even have a bit of shine to them as well, will be really great to work with on Wednesday, because they're going to force you to look at the shadow, force you to look at yourself, and force you to address these things. This makes sense as to why I'm wearing black and white tonight. All right, I'm going to keep going, rolling into Thursday. Thursday is the 16th. Cards are the right way up again. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. This is a really, really wonderful thing. Like, this is knowing that through every journey there are just things that we need to let go of, things that we need to release to allow ourselves to be whole and to allow ourselves to be happy. There are certain lessons that are needing us to get out of our human attachment, our emotional attachment to things. And we learn wisdom through those experiences, through that journey, through what we're going through what we let go of, through what we are hurt by, and how we recover, and the choices that we make afterwards. It's very important to, I think, trust and know that you are wise enough, that you have learnt a lot, that you are able. But there are some choices that you need to make. There are some decisions that you need to make. There are some really important things that your heart is kind of, your emotions are holding on to a little bit, that you maybe need to be a little bit, step back and sort of look at yourself with a bit of humor, with a bit of, I think a bit of a twinkle in the eye, and think, all right, like, I get it. It's not all so serious. It's not all so dramatic. It's not all as bad as I'm making it out to be. I can be more at peace. I can be happier. I can be more relaxed, because everything's going to be okay. Like, the idea of being wise in Wonderland and being a woman, all of these things are, the wisdom of learning and experience, the femininity of womanhood and receiving and that intuition. And in Wonderland, like, just life as a Wonderland, the idea of it being something that we get to play and have fun in. This is really changing the script. This week is really about changing the script from not being able to, not having enough, no, I shouldn't, that's not good enough, I am weak, I am blah, 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 that is all fake and not true, into a place of trusting and knowing and believing and accepting and being, and like, in my head, the message is, like, doesn't this feel better? Like, doesn't this feel better? So think selenite and moonstone, chrysocolla, Lemurian quartz, Herkimer diamond, all of those beautiful divine divine feminine energies, excuse me. But also, this for me is ask the advice of someone who is, like, divinely feminine, someone who is like a wise grandmother. If you have grandmothers in spirit, ask for their guidance, ask for their help, ask for them to show you the way, and ask for them to help you make the decisions that you need to make. Thank you very much. Sorry for that coughing fit. But there you go. So yeah, work with those beautiful divine feminine energies. I love it. This is very poignant, very poignant. And in this energy of Virgo, with all this energy of retrogrades, all of this energy of challenge, like, aren't you sick of trying so hard? Just let it out. Just let yourself. I had to cut off the green because the green wasn't very healthy, and I'm letting my hair grow out for the first time in a long time without any hair dye, because it's been like 20 years since I've done that, so I'm giving it a chance. Sorry, someone asked why my hair wasn't green. All right, I'm going to keep moving. Friday. Our Friday card is... This is so good. The Arrow Master. Hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. I've said this already this week, everyone. Stepping out of yourself and being detached and seeing yourself objectively allows you to be more decisive and clear, allows you to see the big picture so much better. And through the work that we're doing, getting over our poverty consciousness, getting past those feelings of not being worthy, of feeling vulnerable, being weak, all of those things, we're able to get past it. We're able to see ourselves objectively. We're able to see ourselves from a place that is outside of ourselves, and we are able to feel happy and relaxed. We are then able to be more focused. We are then able to hit the mark. We are then able to be working with our gut and our intuition. I live as a Sagittarian, as someone that works with the bow and arrow energetically. I'm all about like shooting that arrow and hitting that target. And I love this, especially in the context of this week. This is a really great message of saying that you will be able to regain that control quite quickly, really, if you just give yourself that bit of space. It's very, very important. We always hear what we need to hear, and this is an important thing, to trust and know that you can get to where you need to get to. You can create what you want to create. Because we're in that time, we're about to hit the equinox, it's time to plan forward. It's time to see where you're going. It's time to reevaluate what you're doing. Stop, collaborate, and listen. I said this at the start. And think about, again, where you're going, what you're doing, and why. Love it. I love it. This is awesome. This is exciting. Work with charoite. Work with citrine, heliodor, sunstone, pyrite. Work with golden imperial topaz. Work with rutile in quartz, golden fluorite. Work with, Libyan desert glass, bumblebee stone. Get into that gut. Shoot, do, make, happen. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. All right. That's our Friday card. Our Saturday card, our final card of the week, is... Okay, we're back upside down, and it's the Dragon's Jewel, Inner Conflict, Morality, Conscious Choices. So this is knowing that the inner battle is not yet done, the inner battle is not yet won, and the inner battle will continue, and it's up to you to trust. It's up to you to stick with it, and it's up to you to keep doing this thing, to keep moving on that path, and to keep stepping out of yourself when you get too into yourself. Does that make sense? Give yourself the space, give yourself the time. Don't force, don't rush, don't feel like just because you hit a tiny little bit of positive momentum that everything's going to happen quickly. It's not. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. We'll get there. Things will move slowly, and then all of a sudden things will happen, and we need to just be prepared for that. But we can't keep rushing, we can't keep pushing, and we can't keep doubting and falling backwards and allowing ourselves to fall backwards into those patterns just because, one little thing doesn't go our way, or, you're tested again. Like, this feels like on the weekend, next weekend, you're going to be tested again. And this isn't because you're doing something wrong, or because you're inherently a bad person, or any of that sort of shit. It's not about that. This is about the fact that you need to have that belief and sense of belief within yourself during times of chaos. Because if you can't have it during times of chaos, you don't deserve to have it during times of peace. Does that make sense? Like, if you can create this life that you're trying to create, if you can create this sense of peace and happiness and relaxation and oneness and preparedness and whatever, you will be able to do so much, but only if. Does that make sense? The battle of not believing in yourself is not yet finished, and it's up to you to dig in and keep going. It's up to you to not be deterred by what you see in others, right? Sometimes you need to remember the big picture, the bigger changes that are happening, the bigger shifts that are happening. The fact that, as far as I'm concerned, we're trying to change the world by changing ourselves. So the Dragon's Jewel in reverse, crystal-wise, I would recommend watermelon tourmaline. I would recommend unikite. I would recommend blue kyanite as well. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. It's if it, if it was easy, everyone would do it. So know that it's okay to be challenged. It's okay to feel a bit discouraged and disheartened. But it's like this week is going to be a loop. This week is going to start out, and then like you're going to be hit with the flash of the start of the week at the end of the week, and your resilience is going to be tested. Your resolve will be tested, and you're kind of going to be forced to trust yourself. As a collective, like this is for everyone. This reading is for the collective. This is for everyone watching. So it's important to know that there's a little bit in it for everyone. Think of it in your own life. It could be spiritually, it could be emotionally, it could be physically, it could be career, it could be relationships, it could be family, it could be friendships, it could be your own psychic development. Yeah, very much we need to take the high road. We need to be thinking about both ourselves and the collective, but sort of from that detached point of view, you know. All right, beautiful. Our overview for the week: the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarity. Oh, I mean, isn't that just... Don't we all just want a bit of her? Just vibing like that, just vibing in that trust. It's all about seeing the big picture and really seeing the beauty of it all, seeing the own beauty, the beauty of your own journey and of yourself, and how amazing and incredible and wonderful you truly are. You and you and you and you and you and you and all of you. It's so important that we trust and know that. It's so important that we find that belief in and for ourselves, because if we don't, no one else will. And if we don't put that out there into the universe, no one else will bring it back to us. We are the ones that are in control of all of that energy. So it really is up to us to dictate where it's going to and where it's coming from. Thank you very much. So I want you to put on the rose-colored glasses this week. Put on the slightly detached rose-colored glasses this week, and allow yourself to see the big, beautiful picture in the mess that we exist in at the moment. Think about rose quartz, star rose quartz, pink tourmaline. Think about kunzite. Think about rhodonite and rhodochrosite. Think about rose angel aura, pink sapphire, mangano calcite. Yeah, think pink this week, people. Am I wearing anything pink? No, I need to put my kunzite on. That's what I'm going to be wearing all week. So yeah, think about pink crystals all week, allowing yourself to feel that beautiful, loving energy, high vibration, loving energy, to see the world in that way and to bring that heightened, loving, compassionate energy into everything that you do. I love it. Positive expectations and clarity. So I would also recommend Herkimer Diamond. I would recommend Damburite as well. They feel like good options too. If you look at the world in a clear, positive way, it will, like, everything will be clear in front of you. But if you bring doubt in, things get muddy. This is what I'm hearing in my head, is like looking clearly and positively and decisively, the road is clear, right? But as soon as you doubt and question, the road becomes muddy. So think about that as well. Whew, how are we feeling? Big week. Surprise. big week. Lots going on, lots of energy. As I said, there's a big retrograde being added to the retrogrades at the end of the month. But it's kind of like the Mercury retrograde that's hitting at the end of the month is kind of, it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for a lot of people, because it's at the end of most of the other retrogrades, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune are coming out November, December. So all of this frustrated, conflicted, mushy energy that has been happening over the last several months is kind of going to come to a head through October. So be prepared. Just be prepared. I'm excited. Positive shifts. Ask for help. Allow yourself to accept that help. See that you are worthy of all the abundance and all of the good and all of the awesome. And if you came in halfway or late, feel free to watch back. I'll be sharing it to my Facebook wall. I'll be sharing it to my IGTV, and I'll of course be sharing it to my YouTube as well. So if you need to watch this back and get the guidance again, or catch up on what you missed out on, feel free to take care of yourself and look after yourself this week. Give yourself the space that you need. Look at yourself objectively and lovingly. Those are the keys this week. Look at yourself objectively and lovingly, and know that by doing so, you will see the way forward more clearly. Namaste, stay safe and stay sane. Thank you as always for joining in. It's been a pleasure. I'm Kyle, the Crystalline Mage, and you are all amazing. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace out and lots of love, everyone. Bye.